Okay, so if you're a wordy person, are there any hidden messages in the song?
Are there any
Like
hidden
that's
messages in the
not
song? I'm 21 King.
Black
This
Owl.
is my breakdown of Chasing Shadows.
I'm tired of waking up every day, chasing after shadows. I try to escape, it's hard to explain, it's an uphill battle.
This song, I wanted to do something like more like alternative, not really trendy sounding, and I just wanted to be honest. I feel like a lot of people are like, feel like they're chasing shadows, feel like they're chasing fleeting things. And so I just wanted to capture that in the song. I think I was just in the car one night, vibing out, listening to beats and stuff. It was like, I just wanted to be 100% honest in the song, you know? You're 34 years old, you still making music, and you got like 10 kids. You just don't really, you like, man, it's just music stuff. But it's deeper than music, though, you know? So sometimes when you get shallow minded, you start feeling like you chasing shadows.
Feels like I'm losing my way, but I know you won't leave me at all.
Ultimately, like I was just saying, like it's like this feeling of like, it's like a deeply human feeling, for real, for real. It's like I feel like everything is nothing. Even like in the scriptures, I had to pull out my scriptures. You referred me in Ecclesiastes 1:4. He said, "I have seen all the works that are done under the sun, and behold, all is vanity and vexation of the spirit." So it's like everything. He's like everything is stressful, and everything is just for looks. At the end of the day, like sometimes the only thing that really does ground me, like I said, is like feel like I'm losing my way, but I know you won't leave me at all. Like sometimes the only thing that you got that's like, all right, because of this supernatural feeling, this supernatural spirit within me, there's something that's in me that's like you can't stop, and it's beyond the physical. It's beyond what you have to do. It's just like something inside of you. It's like you have to keep on chasing what seems like shadows. You have to keep on.
Chasing these shadows, I pray for discernment. Wait, but walking, I pray that you heard me. Chasing these shadows, you told me be still. There ain't no telling what they gon' reveal.
That we're truly chasing right now. We can't see the real thing that we're building right now. So sometimes that's a hard thing to do, because I could like easily just be making music that like makes that feels good or that's happy and fun music, but I just really be trying to relate to people that are trying to escape from a sunken place.
Do you think that any of it was inspired by working the job you were working at the time?
Like being back at a regular 9 to 5 at that period of time, and like knowing what I was made to do, and just feeling like, not that the job was beneath me, but like I feel like I wasn't leaving. I was wasting more time than I was, like it's more than money. And like we've talked about before, I'd rather make less money and do something more meaningful than make a good amount of money and just be here. I don't just something about that doesn't sit right with my spirit. So yeah, I felt like I was definitely chasing shadows. Like I was just chasing money at that point. I was like, just like, okay, I know there's a certain amount of money that's gonna come from this, but there was nothing else coming from it, and that money wasn't even really, you know, it wasn't even really sufficient. So yeah, I think part of it could have came from just being in
The rat race.
the rat race.
Every step I look out for your guidance. Faith is in action in you, I'm a bias. I was a fool when I left from your side. I gave in to my pride, I bought into his line. I was traumatized. I thought I could trust what I see. I know now it's time functional thinking. You gave me new functioning reason. You are the hard thing.
And so like I walked away. I really chased ungodly knowledge and ungodly wisdom. Like I just wanted power and understanding, and I didn't really seek a relationship with the Most High. And so I thought things were something that they weren't really. And so like it's just brought me to a humbling place.
You are the author and finish of me. You stand on business until it's complete. You set me apart just to let me go deep, just to pull me back out, just to show me your reach.
So whom much is given, much is required. And so with how many gifts I've been given, being in a certain atmosphere and having to work for somebody and being told how to move, just it goes against everything that I've been made to do. And so like I said, like if it ain't for the Most High, I don't want to do it. I don't want, if it's not building a kingdom, I don't want to do it. I don't want to be a part of it. I truly believe that if you seek the kingdom and its righteousness first, that all the things that you have to pay for lack of better words, are added unto you. It's not necessarily just, you know, cutting stone, but it is actually. But you have to work that as if it's a job. And so I feel like just being in the rat race, I didn't have time to even seek the kingdom and, you know, position myself to not chase shadows, but to really build the kingdom. And to, you know, sometimes it takes jumping off a ledge, you know, it takes a dive of faith. So, yeah, for sure, for sure.
Feels like I'm losing my way, but I know you won't leave me alone.
Were there any challenges in creating this song? Especially, like, I know kind of with the process of it originally being recorded on not your, like, recording mic and being recorded on, like, a car.
Like a personal challenge, I think, is just like I start off a lot of songs. Like I started this song off like this is gonna be a completely like rock alternative song, and somewhere along the line I always start rapping. So that's the only thing that's challenging to me is like when I just try to be me, I always end up rapping, but I always try to like I have this idea.
So you're just a natural rapper.
I am. I'm a natural rapper. Like
okay, so if you're a wordy person, are there any hidden messages in the song?
Are there any hidden
that's
messages?
not obvious. There's like obviously lots of scriptures and
I think just how many scriptures are behind the song. Like when I was originally gonna break down the song, I had 3 scriptures for every single line in the song. So it's like every line in the song is reminiscent mainly of a line of something from Ecclesiastes, Proverbs, or the Wisdom of Solomon from the Apocrypha. So not necessarily hidden messages, but yeah, if you replace some of the words, like if you change chasing shadows with the fact that it's more so about, like I've just said through this whole thing, like chasing shadows is really about the fact the scripture says we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against spirits and principalities in higher places. And it's also about, so you know, the fact that we are really building something that you can't see. So sometimes you have to chase shadows. So it's like sometimes I'm saying I'm tired of chasing shadows. Really, that's what I'm supposed to be doing. And then on the flip side, like King Solomon is saying, everything is fleeting and everything is a shadow. So it's like, in essence, I am tired of chasing shadows as well.
Chasing shadows relates a lot to being a somewhat undiscovered artist.
Yeah, definitely.
Along with the struggles of like obviously just trying to make music at all, but just, you know, trying to
definitely
spread your music to the world.
Yeah,
or your message more than.
Yeah, to a degree. Chasing shadows is about just really everything. Like every attempt in my life that has seemed like, you know, maybe this is it. You know, I think everybody is looking for it. Like this is it. And really is. There is no this is it. It's just compounding on the next moment. And some moments may look bigger than others, but it's really just compounding on every moment and making every moment it. So yeah, I've struggled with that. Like, man, was there supposed to be more success than this? But success in this has really just been how many people have been touched in the past. If I never touch another soul, if I never touch another person, I'll be disappointed, like somebody's soul. But ultimately, like how many people been helped by my music and just by me stopping my songs in the middle of concerts and speaking whatever the spirit came over me or whatever. That's really what accomplished me. And at this point, I got 6 kids and you, my wife, to make sure that, you know, we all stand in line. So that's a big enough job in itself. And maybe this music can be passed down to them and they can let their kids hear it, their kids' kids and their kids' kids. So this music is really my testament, if anything.
Feels like I'm losing my way, but I know you won't leave me alone. But I'm so tired of waking chasing after shadows.
Chasing Shadows is available on every streaming platform. It's also the introduction to my newest project, Firmament. My second oldest daughter did the artwork. So the album is dope and it's different. And you should stream it. You should check it out.
Try to escape, it's hard to explain, it's an uphill battle. Feels like I'm losing my way, but I know